Welcome to TechFus Arena, mates. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most agile, precise, and reliable short-range air-to-air missiles ever built, the AIM-9X Sidewinder. This missile has shaped modern dogfighting like few others, giving pilots the ability to strike fast, lock on instantly, and take control of close-range battles with unmatched accuracy. So buckle up, grab a cuppa, and let's get straight into what makes the AIM-9X an absolute beast in the skies. The AIM-9X Sidewinder is the latest evolution of a missile family that has been serving air forces for more than half a century. But don't let its legacy fool you, the 9X is nothing like the older versions. Everything from its seeker to its maneuverability to its guidance technology has been rebuilt for the modern battlefield. This missile is designed to win fights where reaction time is tiny and decisions happen in seconds. In close-range air combat, hesitation can kill, and that's exactly where the AIM-9X shines. One of the most impressive features of the AIM-9X is its imaging infrared seeker. Unlike older heat-seeking missiles that chased only the hottest point of the enemy aircraft, this new seeker actually sees the target with incredible clarity. It can track unique shapes, heat signatures, and flight patterns. Whether the enemy is trying to hide in clouds, flare spam, or maneuvers, the AIM-9X can stay locked. This gives pilots enormous confidence knowing that once the missile is fired, it's unlikely to be fooled. But what really makes the AIM-9X legendary is its high off-bore sight capability. In simple terms, a pilot doesn't need to point the nose of the aircraft at the enemy to fire. With helmet-mounted sights, the pilot can simply look at the target, literally turn their head, and the missile follows that line of sight. The moment the trigger is pulled, the AIM-9X launches, turns sharply, and chases the target at extreme angles. This is why pilots call it a dogfight cheat code. Let's talk maneuverability. The AIM-9X uses thrust vectoring, meaning the rocket inside can deflect its exhaust to turn harder and faster. This allows the missile to make brutal, rapid corrections mid-flight, keeping pressure on even the most agile enemy fighters. In a close-range duel, the jet that fires an AIM-9X first often wins, because running from this missile is almost impossible. The missile travels at more than Mach 2.5, giving the target very little time to react. Pair that with its updated guidance, intelligent seeker, and extreme agility, and you get a weapon that dominates short-range engagements. Even in chaotic environments with multiple aircraft, flares, and fast-moving threats, the AIM-9X's ability to stay on track sets it apart from older Sidewinders. Now let's look at how this missile works with Australia's modern air power. The Royal Australian Air Force uses the AIM-9X on platforms like the F-35A Lightning II and the FA-18F Super Hornet. For Australia, a country that values air superiority in the Indo-Pacific, this missile is absolutely essential. With rising aerial threats, stealth aircraft entering the region, and the need for rapid response, the AIM-9X ensures Australian pilots stay competitive and lethal in any close-range engagement. Paired with the F-35's advanced sensors, the AIM-9X becomes even more frightening. The jet can track and prioritize targets from all directions. The missile can lock onto aircraft the pilot isn't even directly looking at. Combine this with network targeting and helmet-mounted cueing, and Australian pilots get a massive advantage when things get tight in the sky. Another major strength of the AIM-9X is its resistance to countermeasures. Modern jets are loaded with flares and systems designed to confuse infrared missiles, but the AIM-9X's seeker is built to identify the difference between a heat flare and a real jet engine. Its advanced processing means it stays committed to the target instead of being thrown off by decoys. In a world where countermeasures keep evolving, the AIM-9X stays one step ahead. Let's not forget the missile's versatility. While it's primarily an air-to-air missile, certain versions can also be used for surface attacks. Its precision makes it effective against small vehicles, drones, and lightly protected ground assets. This gives pilots more flexibility during missions and provides an added tactical edge. The AIM-9X is also crucial for joint operations. Many allied nations, including the US, Australia, and NATO partners, rely on this missile. That means shared tactics, smoother coordination, and stronger combined air dominance. For Australia, working alongside allies in the Indo-Pacific, having a standardized missile like the AIM-9X strengthens cooperation and mission success. But perhaps the most important factor is reliability. The AIM-9X has a strong combat record and a high success rate. Pilots trust it. They know that when they fire this missile, it's going to chase the enemy with everything it has. When milliseconds decide the winner, reliability becomes just as important as technology and speed. The future of the AIM-9X is also impressive. New upgrades continue to extend its range, improve its seeker, and enhance its ability to deal with stealth aircraft. As dogfighting evolves, the missile evolves with it. It remains a key part of next-generation fighter strategies, ensuring it stays relevant even as aerial threats become more advanced. So there you have it, mates, a full breakdown of the AIM-9X Sidewinder, one of the most agile and dependable short-range missiles ever built. With incredible maneuverability, advanced guidance, and unmatched close combat performance, it gives Australian pilots exactly what they need to dominate the skies. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more high-tech defense content, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more from TechFest Arena. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.